They come walking back into the chamber. Mark Norris can tell you, Jack was there, Jim was there, Diane was there. They come walking back into the chamber. The first one back in the chamber after a caucus meeting was Rosalynn Creed. And she's standing at her desk. She's about 5'2", had her knuckles down the desk, staring straight ahead. I walk up to the front of the chamber, turn around, come back, make eye contact with her, and she just winks at me. And I said, hot dang, baby, we're still in the game here. We are still rocking and rolling. I go up and tell my chief clerk, we're getting ready to start it wasn't my chief clerk then, but the chief clerk. At that time, I said, by the way, Karita's going to vote for me. You know what? I didn't want to call her roll and get Karita. She says Ramsey, and suddenly he stops. And so we start down that roll call. Another little side story. My wife, and I love telling these stories, but my wife and my mother and all three of my daughters were down, my brothers. I had my daughter, I said, look, girls knew about this. Say 30 people in the world, actually they knew about this. And so I said, girls, you're going to get up there early, sit on the front row of the balcony up here, in the balcony, and sit right there. When Karita says Ramsey, y'all just get up and come downstairs. You'll be standing behind me by the time the vote's over. They go, okay, so I walk on the Senate chamber, look up in the gallery, and there my girls sit. Kind of bring tears to y'all just to think about it right now. My little girl sitting there on that front row with my mom. And so they start down that roll call vote. When Cooper says, he pauses for dramatic effect. And Cooper says, wow, well, they thought it was over. They start clicking down through here and they start asking votes. And finally they get to Karita. They said, Karita. She says, Ramsey. The place erupted. As they believe that the next person to vote, ironically enough, was Jim Kyle, the Democrat leader, sitting right beside her. And I'm sitting across the aisle from them where Mark Norris sits now. And I could hear this out of my ear, but I'm staring straight ahead. And I hear it straight ahead, and Kyle turns and they said, Karita. She said, Ramsey, Kyle. You can actually watch this on YouTube. There's a lot of these out there, these videos. It calls us about 3 minutes. While Jim Kyle is going, what? And she said, I said Ramsey. I can still hear this right here beside me at that time. When Karita said Ramsey, I looked up the corner of my eye and I said, all three of my girls stand up all at the same time with my mom, grabbed my mom. They told me later, they said, come on, Grandma, let's go. My mom says, the vote isn't over. My girl says, Mama, it's over, okay? And so we come walking down to the back, and that was one of the coolest feelings in the world. And I still get chill bumps to this today when I think, when that chief clerk announced that vote, and he said, Speaker Ramsey 18, Wilder 15. It does not make